It's Allison. Sorry about the loud background noise, but my kids are calm right now, so I'm doing it even though the dishwasher is on. I am not going to do them at night for a while just because my son is sleeping really badly, so I don't want to wake him up. So this week for Project Life, I decided to use the Little You collection from Crate Paper. I don't have, I only had a few of the girl papers at this time, so I didn't really include any of the girly papers, but I did use some of the girly embellishments. So it's mostly gray and blue, but there's some pink pops in there as well. So what I'm doing here is I cut out one of the cut-apart sheets. I cut out the shape from that cut-apart, and then I used that on one of them, and then the other, some of the background from the cut-apart I used to make this flag, and now I'm just using one of these Michaels labels. Seriously, if you like these labels, they are on sale right now at Michaels. They're on clearance for $2 or something Canadian, so probably even cheaper in the States. So I'm just writing on here how my son figured out how to get onto my craft desk this week, which was really unfortunate for me. I've since then figured out that if I wedge the baby gate standing upright between the couch and my craft desk, he can't get on there. He still stands by it though and leans over, grabs my stuff, which is annoying, but at least he's not on there and I don't have to worry about him falling off and yeah. So here I'm just doing the title card. I use these Fitzgerald letter thickers from Michaels, and then now I'm using the little blue numbers from the boy sticker sheet to write the date. And an arrow, because yeah. So this is that piece from the cut-apart I was talking about. And now I'm just looking through my ephemera, see if there's anything else I want to add. And I had a lot of trouble with filler cards with this one, just because, I don't know. There's, I don't know, there is some, I don't know. It just felt like there wasn't a huge variety in the embellishments. But anyway, I took that big label and I put it halfway on here, and then I used this tiny little U balloon, which is really cute. I know that my kids aren't that tiny anymore, but whatever. Compared to adults, they're tiny. So I'm just looking through these sticker sheets now. These pictures are just of my kids at their playgroup. I'm just going down that piece of ephemera now. And I thought I wanted to put that I love you on there, but then I ended up putting it on a different one. I think that's this I love you anyway. Just going down this piece. That's that piece I cut out from the cut-apart sheet. And so now I'm just taking these pink letters and I'm just writing yum because I made Valentine's cookies. They're just the Pillsbury ones. Every time they come out with a new one of these, because I love them, I buy one package and make them, and then we eat them within one day. So I'm just using some of the little tiny pieces from the chipboard sheet and putting them on here. And I wanted to use some of these enamel dots. Okay, come here. My kids were separate from me, but now that I'm filming, all of a sudden they're around me. Or not filming, recording. So I'm just picking off some more of these, and then I'm just putting all of the pieces in, the cards in. And here's a close-up of this side. I am doing 4 12 by 12 spreads in this video, so just a little warning for you. I won't be doing this again. If I do this many spreads, I will separate it into videos of 2, but at the time I thought this was a good idea. So it wasn't until I got halfway through done editing it that I kind of realized that it was really long. So sorry. So here I'm just taking this 11-month sticker, and I'm going to put it on one of these little arrowy thingies. Because, my son is 11 months old in this picture, so I wanted to put that on somewhere, and I already did the spread where he turned 11 months, so I kind of just, whatever. So I just use one of those little hearts, and then this page down, or this little card down here, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I used this little ticket, and then I end up using this glittery heart, and I kind of did... I took the leftover bit of that one label and I just created a filler card. It's definitely a little bit simplistic, but that's okay. I had some troubles with this one, so I don't think I'll be doing another Project Life spread from this collection unless I get the Girl Paper Pad, which still seems to be mostly sold out everywhere, I think, or not available at all. Sorry about my head. So now I was trying to figure out if I wanted to double up some labels, and I didn't. So I'm just going to write on this one. This picture is a picture of a sticker. My daughter finally peed on the potty this week for the first time. And she's like 2.5. She was just very resistant for a very long time. So I give her a sticker. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. She was very resistant. She was scared of it. But now it's like, now that she's done that, she's doing really well, which is super awesome. Now that I say that, I should probably start like having more accidents. But yeah, she's definitely peed at least once every day on the potty since then, which is awesome. So I'm just adding some more stickers. And I added that banner up at the top, and I thought it looked kind of weird with the sides cut off, so I ended up adding the one side to the banner next to it. And then I don't do the same with this one. I just cut off the sides. So yeah. And I decided to put that one bunny on that card just because it makes like the whole card pretty much done by just sticking that on there, I guess. And then I just add some enamel dots around. I love these enamel dots. I love how many there are because I feel like when Crepe Paper does packages with enamel dots, usually there's very few. So yeah, so I'm just putting all these in. And these ones I did use my fuse tool on again. You'll see in the next side that it kind of gets a little bit ripped on one of them, and I do end up fixing it after the video, but I was really tired of this at that point, so I just left it for a couple days and came back. So this is the next page. I'm just looking through my cards and trying to decide what I want to do, and I end up just taking some that I've already cut down because I was feeling very lazy. I found with this collection that there just wasn't a lot of difference between all the pieces, so I had some troubles, I don't know, making it work. So I got bored after a while, I think. So I had this menu from Montana's. It's just the kids menu, and I was going to fold it up and put it in there, but it was just way too bulky, so I ended up just cutting the part with the title out into a 3x4 card. Yeah. So we went to Montana's, and it was yummy. I love Montana's. They have this drink there, if you like alcohol. They have this drink there called, it's like Big Mama's Lemonade or something like that, and it's so good. It's like a pink lemonade, and it has alcohol in it, but you like can't tell, and it's so yummy. Just so you know. But dangerous, I think, because you can't tell it has alcohol in it. So I used that one acetate piece to put on this filler card. I did a lot of filler cards, you can't tell. And then I used this floral piece at the bottom, which I really like the way that this card turned out. You can't really see it perfectly right here, but yeah, I had to adjust this label like a million times. This is just a picture of our TV with Frozen on it because our daughter watched it technically for the second time, but the first time we watched it, she was like 3 months old, and it was more for me than for her. So I wanted to see it at the time, so she watched it. She really liked it. And now she keeps saying, Ola, Ola, Elsa. So, just using some little stars and looking through my ephemera some more. Oh, I love this little birdie, so cute. I love the way this card turned out. I used it as a journaling card, and I just put that label on sideways for something different. And then I put this little birdie on here. And then I write my journaling just about us going to Montana's. I took a lot of pictures this week, and it's funny because the next week I didn't take very many at all. I barely had enough for a 2-page layout thing. So, yeah. So I just put a tiny rose sticker on there. Oh, yeah. This is later because I had to leave it for a couple days because I was busy. So all the cards are in the pockets now just because I didn't want to lose them. So I'm just putting that little heart on there on a label and using some enamel dots. And I'm going to use this as a filler card. And I end up using my die cutting machine, which is always nice because I don't use it that much. I do use it enough that I would say it's worth the money. Because it's not like they're crazy expensive. It's not like they're like $300 or like $100. I don't know. There's a tiny die cutting machine now. Have you guys seen it? I saw it in a video recently, and I think it's just available in the States on like HSN, but I'm like, that would have been good. I don't know. I guess I could have gotten what are those things called? I don't even know what they're called. Like a cricket or something. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that. I'm using my favorite things shipping tag die thing to go along with the other shipping tag. I can't think of the right word for that right now, I don't think. That's there. And then I'm using some of this Heidi Swapp marquee letter paper to cut out the hole reinforcer just because it makes it cute. And then I'm just punching the hole and putting the reinforcer on it, which you will see. Still have my tiny hole punch. I'm going to get a bigger one soon. I just haven't gotten around to it, so... This tag. I like the way that this tag turns out too. It makes me happy. Sometimes filler cards are boring, but sometimes they're boring to do, but sometimes they're so fun to make. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that's how I feel about it. So I decided to use some of these tiny word stickers from the Craft Market set just because I didn't have any that went with this well on there. And those ones are kind of big and really baby appropriate, like baby. Very baby, if that makes sense. So, and then I'm just using some twine from Michaels. And I'm just like doing a loop-de-loop so it looks pretty, stapling it, cutting off the excess, and then I do the other side, and I don't, obviously since that one's so close to the top, I just like tape it onto the back with some washi tape, because yeah, I didn't want to cut it off and have it sticking out weird, and I don't know, there wasn't enough room to staple it, so just using some enamel dots. And see here, it's ripped. I do fix it later, but I was just like, at this point, so done with this spread. I was just, last week was very busy and stressful, so. And I'm doing another yum, because apparently that's what I like to write when I don't know what else to say about food. So, yeah. This is, I think I just like write Easton share of Isla's, whatever. We just get them one meal, usually, and then they share it, because neither of them eats that much, so it's not really that big of a deal. And I use one of those buttons. And another tiny word sticker, and I just stapled that one as a little bit of extra. And here is this side finished, and finally I'm going to the back, which is the final side. I decided to use this one a card from the cut aparts. So you haven't seen me have some trouble with this, so I do fix this after, but yeah. And then I write here, but I just decided not to record it since it was so long, like Daddy brought Mommy flowers or something like that. Something like that. I'm sure you guys can read it, but I can't. My screen is too small for editing. So I decided to add some of these little stars from the cut apart sheet, or not the cut apart sheet, the chipboard sheets as well. And yeah. And I just add another tiny word sticker to this. Those are just some flowers that my husband got me. They're lasting like a really long time. It's weird. I think it's like their level of fakeness because they're bright purple. They're just like, I think I've had them for like a week and a half or 2 weeks and they're still alive. So I just use one of those labels from the boy sticker sheet, I think. Oh no, from the girl sticker sheet. And I'm just looking for something else to stick on here. It's cute. And I go with this little love. And then this filler card was kind of a give up. This like popped out of the chipboard sheet weirdly. It just like doesn't have adhesive on the back at all. So it just popped out of there randomly. So I decided to use it. And I don't love it, but I just was very done at this point. This is a very hard collection, I think, to do Project Life from just because there's not a lot of variation between the pieces. So I am just adding this little piece. I think it says like Sweet Boy or something. I'm sure, well, it's cut off, so you probably can't read it. You'll see in the pictures at the end. And I'm just putting all these in, and it does cut off at the end weirdly, but here are some close-ups. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you soon. Bye!